Absolutely. The question was this gorgeous woman in the front row does not make a lot of pork at home because she's had trouble keeping it moist. It's true. A lot of cuts of pork, especially chops, have a tendency to dry out in cooking. And the best thing to do to get around that is to brine them. So it's to actually soak them in a solution of salt water, maybe with some sugar and herbs in there as well. If you go online, you can find countless brine recipes for pork and turkey and other meats that do dry out. And what happens is the salt in that water actually, if you give it a day or so, seeps all the way into the meat. The salt, remember osmosis from school? The salt actually draws flavors deep into the meat, and it also helps the meat to retain more moisture, which really helps. I didn't brine this one because I had those moist poblanos and the goat cheese on the inside. The other issue with pork turning out dry is usually that people have cooked it too much. Now, I'm not trying to tell people how to like their meat, but it is worth experimenting maybe with cooking it a little bit less than you used to. It's also true of things like salmon. As long as you're buying meat from a good store and you're cooking it quick soon. I never buy fish. I buy fish the day I'm going to eat it. I just your food can only be as good as your ingredients. So that's key.
Correct. So there is actually going to be an article in the July issue of Sunset Magazine about salt, and we have an excellent brine recipe where we do, in fact, brine some pork chops. So look for that.
Yeah, the culinary staff told me about that article, and I asked them just if I could have a copy because they're doing some really cool stuff. I shouldn't give away what you're doing. But
I'll trade you if you tell me who won Top Chef.